Good morning, Lauren here. I wanted to talk to you quickly about sound quality, sound ambience, and respond to some of your questions in the last couple of days. Quite a few of you have talked about the last couple of recordings and how you like the echo or you don't like the echo. I wanted to talk about that. Sound affects us in different ways. I really like what's called reverb, which is a little bit of an echo. It makes me feel good. I find it comforting. I find it reassuring, and it tends to lend to my mindful clarity. But not for all people. Now, if there is dampening, which is the dampening of reverb or that church-like quality to sound, dampening, I generally don't enjoy. I find it stilted and confined. I want to show you something to see what you like. So we're going to do a bit of an experiment. Excuse my microwave. This is my lounge room. Excuse my messy house. Now, listen to this. Sit down or lie down comfortably. Now, wait a moment. This is my bedroom. Sit down or lie down comfortably. Wait a moment. Now, get this one. Sit down or lie down comfortably. Now, another one. We're going to walk across the house and we're going to go into a studio where I have dampening. I've got to show you something before we go through. See these balls up there? They're made of barbed wire, they're art, and I just love them. And Adrian dislikes them, hates them. So now notice the sound quality is changing. I'm going to go into a room with carpet. Dampening. Sit down or lie down comfortably. Listen to the dampening. So for some people, they would like this dampening. For some people, they don't like it. I don't like it. However, everyone's different. Now, we're going to go into the dark here. The computer's on so you can hear the hum. Now, sit down or lie down comfortably. I'll shut the door. Sit down or lie down comfortably. That's dampened sound. Can you hear the difference? I don't have much furniture in a house because I like reverb. So there's not much furniture. Furniture dampens sound. I'd like to know what you like because I can do different versions and say this has more reverb. The audio, not the last one, the one before. Do you want to see the view here? The one before had a lot of reverb. Now I can change that slightly. I like reverb. Some of you obviously don't, and that's so okay. I'd like to hear from you how sound affects you, how you feel about sound. For me, when I hear reverb, I think about when I went to church with my parents, and it's a good memory. Dampened sound to me sounds confined, stilted, and stifling. But some of you really like it, and I can also do a meditation in each room and say, this is in the barbed wire ballroom, or my bedroom, or the bathroom. Now, I lived in an apartment in Queensland a year ago, and the only place I could record was the bathroom. So it all echoed, and people would say, why is it so different? It's different because where I choose to record. Here, we've got a wooden floor. So the wooden floor gives a different sound to carpet. I love the sound with a wooden floor, but maybe you don't. And I want you to enjoy these productions, but I can give you more information. as well on where I'm recording, why. Now, if I record here, there's a lot of bird sounds. If I record in that little studio, in that tiny room, I can, excuse the microwave, I can get rid of some of the bird sounds. Some of you love birds, some of you don't love birds. In Australia, the birds are really loud. They're like, oh my goodness. And some of the birds sound terrifying. So we had koolus in Queensland that honestly sounded like a dying person when they called out. Here also there's a lot of koalas, and koalas growl. They sound like a zombie monster. It's not a comforting sound. Cockatoos screech. Kookaburras are very, very loud. Not a sound that's conducive to relaxation. So the sounds in Australia, as much as I love to be in the regional areas, which I love, the sounds can be quite cacophonic. So I might use a dampened room to reduce that sound. When I lived in Woodwark in Queensland, I would record in different rooms and I'd get comments, why is it so echoey? Oh, it's not echoey enough. It's because of the rooms I choose to record in. I don't have a sound studio because I don't like the complete absence of outside noise. Anyway, there's the story about sound. What do you think? What's your opinion? I would love to hear from you. And I might put a few more comments about where I'm recording and why. This is a very echoing room, isn't it? I just love the echo. I love it. But I know that sometimes, for example, if I take out any piece of furniture, it is more echoey. It's more echoey at particular times if the doors are open or not. So, such is life. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening to my content. I'm very grateful.